now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll motion over Samuel. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Man in motion, heading left. On second down, it's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And not much room to run there. He'll only get to the 6-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears. And that one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Right back to the air following that pick six. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. A first down throw for Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nix now on 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. They'll go for 2. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Spears. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5.
7 Pirates, 18 Raptors, 79 Broncos. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70. 19 tight. Here we go.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Spears. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Once again, it's Spears. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ready, set.
Here's 3rd and 7.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Okay, ready.
They'll go play action with Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case,
and he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Last thing, 19. 19 line. 70 ready. 70 ready.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Back to 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cut 19. Cut 19. Warrior 70.
On 4th down, here's Nix. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Over the top, he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
60 Bobcat.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set, go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Go. Hey, check that.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Quick throw, taken in.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
79 Bronco.
Nick's going to throw for it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice gain.
They'll run with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On the give, it's Robinson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18.
Throwing. Nix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? To the right side here, pass is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
Ready, break.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Go!
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Set, ready. Go!
One more time, it's Robinson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. The extra point is good. The Broncos will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Let's go. Get up.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Ready, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
60 Bobcat. Set go.
Back to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Ready. Come 19. Come 19. Hunt.
He'll look to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Give to Robinson from the pistol.
Brian Robinson.
1st and 10.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Broncos first down.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.